Hey everybody, I am back. It's been quite a long time. I unfortunately got the flu pretty bad. I was lying in bed, high temperature, just bad news. So I was out of commission for a long time, and I didn't have time to make any videos or list any records on my website or even listen to any records at all. But I am now back. I'm happy to be healthy again, out amongst the living, and just in time, because I just listed 2 new Beatle albums. I told you I was going to have some Beatle albums, and here they are. And they are 2 really fantastic ones. And they happen to be Help and Revolver. And oddly enough, Help and Revolver are the 2 that I've had the most requests for from a lot of you out there and people on my Instagram account as well. And I'm happy to finally get some of these back. I've had these on the website before. And they are both German pressings, and they're both almost identical to the ones I had on the website listed about a month ago for Revolver and like 2 months ago for Help. And let me tell you a little bit about each of these pressings. So first we'll talk about the Help pressing. So this one is extremely special. This one I got originally, it was sealed, and finding a sealed German pressing of Help, and this one happens to be from the early 70s, it's next to impossible, but I found it, and it's always a bit of a gamble, because when you buy a sealed album, obviously you don't know exactly what the pressing is or what the label is, but this one I got it for a pretty good price, and it turned out to be exactly the pressing that I found to be the best sounding one, and it is this one on the Apple label. And this is in unbelievable shape. I know I always say it's in unbelievable shape, but this is truly a mint record, because this came out of a sealed record sleeve. And only I opened it once. I listened to this probably 3 times total. One time all the way through just to give it a first initial listen, and then 2 other times to play it against other Help albums that I had German pressings of, to make sure that this was a top-notch, best-sounding pressing, and this is absolutely that. If you haven't heard Help before, the German pressing of Help, this will blow you away. The stereo image, first of all, is about as wide as you can get. It makes the room feel like it's been stretched out. And then on top of that, just the sound quality, the low end, there's way more bass on here than you've ever heard from a Help album. And it's just so crystal clear. You can hear so many things going on that you could not hear in the other pressings of Help. So this is really, if you're looking for the best version of Help, this is it. And I actually have a friend who is a major Beatles collector. And when I say major, I mean like he has all of the original mono and stereo Parlophone UK albums, like early pressings. Just an insane collector. I think he has like multiple Butcher covers. Well, he was trying to find a really excellent version of Help, and he got a German pressing of it, but it was not this one on the Apple label. He got one that's on the red. It's a red label, and it's actually an earlier pressing, German pressing of Help. I think it's actually the one that was released in 1965. He got one of those, a very one, one in great condition, but it just didn't sound that good. And I put him in the direction of this pressing, which he then picked up, and he loved it. So even the Beatle fanatics out there all praise this pressing of Help. So this is the one to get. So go on my website right now, needlemeetsvinyl.com. This is on there. It's gonna go quick. I think last time I had this Help on there, I think it went within like 6 hours of me posting the video that I announced that it was on there. So head over there right now. Would be a fantastic Christmas gift for either yourself or anyone that you know who's a Beatle fanatic, because this is a great one. And these don't come around in this condition that often. And in fact, hardly ever when they're sealed like that. So check this one out on the website. And now, if I had to choose a Beatle album that was my favorite, I would choose Revolver. I'm sure you all have heard that before. I talk about it all the time. I love Revolver. I know a lot of you out there love Revolver as well. Excuse me, still getting over the old cold. This is a 1969 pressing of Revolver, and I've had 2 other copies of this on the website. They've all sold out so quickly. This is the 3rd Revolver I've had on the website, and I've gone through so many Revolvers. I can't even tell you how many Revolvers I've ordered. In fact, I think this is in my other room. I have like 3 other pressings that are very, very close to this one. I think there's another 1969 pressing and also a couple of 71 pressings. But this one beat out all of those, and it just sounds phenomenal. Revolver is a record that, if you get it sounding excellent like this, and by the way, this record is in absolutely near mint condition. Very, very beautiful pressing. If you get Revolver to sound the way it sounds, as it sounds on this pressing, it is truly one of the best listening experiences you will ever have in your life. And I've never said that before, but I'll say it about this. It is a mind-blowing experience, because when Revolver has a little bit of extra bass and a little bit of extra high-end clarity, you truly realize how much of a masterpiece this album really is. So this sounds phenomenal. If you are looking for the best sounding pressing in Revolver, here it is within my hands. And by the way, this is of course a stereo pressing of Revolver. If you're going for the mono pressing of Revolver and you're trying to find a really good pressing of that, you're either going to have to get an original UK pressing of Revolver, the mono version, which those go for extremely high prices, or you can try to get one of the 2014 mono remasters that came out, and those are getting harder and harder to find as well. You can find them on eBay, but they're kind of pricey. So anyway, if you want to get the stereo pressing of Revolver, the best sounding one, this is the one in my opinion. So go to my website, needlemeetsvinyl.com, check out this Revolver pressing and check out this Help pressing, because they're both going to go very quickly. So those are the new Beatle pressings that I have just in time for Christmas. And when I say just in time, I mean just in time, because it's December 23rd right now. And by the way, I want to wish all of you a very happy holiday, whatever holiday you choose to celebrate, or maybe you don't celebrate any holiday, that's okay. But whatever happens, I wish you all a very happy holiday. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. If you celebrate Hanukkah, Happy Hanukkah. And I wish all of you a Happy New Year, because we're going into 2020, which is kind of insane. But here we are. So I thank you all so much for watching my videos and for going to my websites and for just being my friends. I really appreciate it. I like talking to all of you. It's so much fun when we talk about Beatles or just records in general. It's always a favorite part of my day. So I wish you all good health, and we'll talk to you soon in my next video. So until then, bye for now.